So one of the things we want to go ahead and do to be enabled to be able to view an individual tweet. For viewing an individual tweet, I think in general we would like that to be behind user registration, and you need to be signed in for that. I think that's what Twitter currently does. We're going to keep it under there. However, if you want to do it yourself without having it on or with having it on, it's your choice, and you can just move it outside of here if you want to. So we just need to go ahead and have the tweet UID in here. And then we need to have a component in here, and we're going to call this tweet.show. I'm going to comment this out so we can create this page. So if you go ahead and say PHP Artisan, make Livewire, we're going to say pages, we're going to say tweet, page, or just tweet actually. We don't want this to be an inline component, and we just want to go ahead and uncomment this now. We want to import this correct model here. So it's going to be Livewire pages tweet. And in here we want to go ahead and say public tweet model as tweet. And we want to have use app models as tweet model. Just like that. We want to return a view in here. And then we want to go into our tweet.blade.php for the viewing of this. So this is in here. And inside this one here, we want to have a few different things set up. The first thing we want to go ahead and do is get rid of that bit, and we want to have a width full, small width of 600, and a height of screen. Then we want in here if tweet and end if. We then want a flex with a space x of 2 and an items center, border bottom, px4, py3, sticky, top 0, bg wide, dark bg dim 900, and we're also going to go ahead and add a border L, border R, border gray 200, and dark border gray 700. And then we're going to go ahead in here and for now have a link in here with a back icon. So that's just going to go to the home page. And then we're going to have inside here an H2 with a class of text gray 800, dark of text gray 100, font bold, and a font small. And we're going to have tweet user name tweet. And then below that we're going to have an iteration of the tweets, and in here we're going to start having a fair few different things going on. So we're not really going to start working on the whole iteration of the tweets now, because we're going to have to pass in a few different variables here. However, what we are going to do is we're going to just load in the primary tweet for now with the tweet in there. And then we're going to go ahead and essentially say, in this case, we're going to have a reply field down here. So just say reply for now. And then we're going to have also a field for when there's no replies. So basically the way this is going to end up working in here is that for this case, we're going to have two iterations. We're going to have an iteration through of the replies, which we're going to have here. We're going to have an iteration of parent tweets, which is basically because if you go on Twitter, you will notice that you can view an individual tweet, and there'll be a parent tweet above here sometimes because you're viewing a reply to an existing tweet, and you can then reply in that tweet and go deeper and deeper into that tweet thread. So basically what we're doing in here is we are able to view all the parent tweets and then the children as tweets as well. And that's essentially what we're going to be doing. So we're going to be iterating through those different ones. And in between them, we're going to have a reply section where you can reply. So that's essentially the logic of that. This is only going to show up, you see, if there's no replies. For now, we want to just head into our tweet component. And we just want to have root tweet the show with the tweet pass through. And we want to have the same thing in here. There we go. So we have reply and no replies here. So that's basically how it's going to look like. So you could have multiple people talking at top and you could have replies on the bottom. And they're both going to be the tweet components, but they're going to be serving a different purpose to each individually. So that's all for this video. In the next few videos, we're going to make sure we can show up more, make sure we can reply to tweets. Thank you very much for watching this series and following along. If you're watching along with this and you're wondering when the Vue 3 inertia course is coming out, it's coming out very soon. Stay tuned for that. There's just been some delays over the holidays. Sorry about that. Please hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.